Okay, we're on to part 4 of building our arm and animating it. And in this particular part of the demonstration, we're going to just talk about patches. And when you use the um, Essentials version of Harmony or the full version of Harmony, you're going to be dealing with things a little bit differently. Now, if I didn't have the full version of Harmony, when I dealt with this excess piece of art here, I may have to go in and just cut away sort of half of the circle. And you'll notice that now I have an arm, and let's just go inside. Let's put a peg on that lower arm and set the pivot. And you'll be able to see that that arm can rotate around that circle that we created originally, and it will look completely fine. And depending on how much overlap of the arm you want, you can handle it different ways. But in this case, I'm going to show you how you do it using our node view. And like I said, this is in our full package. We have the node view. And we can see that we have the hand, the lower arm, and the upper arm. Now, the lower arm crosses over both the upper arm and the hand. So I'm going to start by just moving this one to the very bottom. And you're going to see why I'm doing this in just a moment. Now, we are now looking at everything in the camera view, but I want to look at that lower arm in the drawing view. I'm going to grab my selection tool, and I'm going to take away that color. Control X. I'm going to move over here to the color art, and I'm going to press Control V. When I go back to my camera, we're going to see that we didn't really get any result. But because we've taken that color art and moved it to the color art layer, we can use a module in our module library. Let's just grab our module library called Auto Patch. And basically the way the Auto Patch works is it looks at what the art is on the color art layer and allows us to display it through this patch. And what the patch does is it actually sort of decreases the amount of color so it doesn't affect the line in any way. So let's just take a look at how that works. I'm going to grab the cable, attach it to the lower arm, and I'm going to attach that to the top of the composite. And you're going to see that it's fixed both the problem we had here and the problem we had there. And I'll just disconnect it so you can kind of see how it was, and now you can see how that's changed.